there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So today we're talking love and marriage, Huntsville. Y'all know why y'all here. Anything I say is alleged and my very, very personal opinion. This is for entertainment purposes only. None of this is ever personal. So your girl's been a little busy with some traveling, so I got back a little bit late. But I wanted to get you guys a couple of things before I embark on more busyness, and that is because the ratings are in, you guys, and again, whether it's high or low, we're going to talk about it. So on the last episode that aired, it has now had a season high, allegedly. The 291,000 views, demos 0.09. The previous episode, if you'll recall, was 247,000 views. So the ratings went up 44,000 viewers. However, let's keep it a buck. Technically, if we're still adding on to this current season, which started in May of 2024, one of the highest rated episodes was 353,000, which actually was a season high, you guys, which was actually in June. So nonetheless, we can play the semantics of this new season, even though the season started on a previous cliffhanger of an extension of the girls' trip. But nonetheless, I mean, who cares, right? Who cares? Anything to impress on, to keep the show going on and on and on and on and on forever, right? But in the last episode, as you guys know, this was, of course, the continuation of Mel grilling Trish about, when she hooked up with Martell, allegedly, and all the things. Mel knew what it was. She just wanted Trish to open up on camera on what it was, and Trish was not ready for prime time. And so then from there, we have Martell, doing his tour around, the people that are left that are willing to film with him, which is just Destiny and the Fletchers at this point. And, he's blaming Tisha for why Mel filed for divorce and all these things. He is basically saying, F Marceau, F the Scotts, he's team himself. It's an all-out war. He was with the Fletchers, same old energy, all the things. Little D energy, though, in the scene, in the empty, where there was no food, there was no water even available at that restaurant with Destiny. But nonetheless, that is the people that are left that is willing to entertain Martell's madness. And then we have a scene where we have the big climax, which is the graduation, the send-off to college for Trish and Marquez's oldest child. And of course, there were other kids that were there. And that's when we had the big moment where, Ken's basically telling the people, hey, I'm the dad. I'm the real one. Shout out to the real dads that are out here and all these things. And, me and Trish are the parents. and here's the thing, right? Because I'm team nobody in this situation, right? Because I feel like, again, if you're done, this divorce should have happened years ago. If you felt disrespected, that Marquez left you and left the family, wasn't there for you for the deaths of your relatives and everything else, like, why are we still sticking around? There was something about Marquez that even in spite of all of that, you still chose to entertain to the point that you did not file for a divorce until it was a little bit before the reunion actually started filming. So you guys signing napkins and signing restaurant menus and everything else saying, this is a divorce. No, not quite. Ken, still, you're giving boyfriend number 2. You're still giving you have something to prove and everything else, because a real man who has confidence, who is about his business and is on his grind, does not have to tell the people every 2 seconds everything that he's doing for another woman's, somebody else that has kids with somebody else, with a father that is present in some capacity in the kids' lives, right? So nonetheless, you don't need to, like I said, you're not getting a cookie, you're not getting a trophy for doing what you're supposed to, right? If you have kids and you're going to get into a relationship or whatever, nonetheless, it is to be expected that they are going to get along with your kids, unless the person's just a flat out pick me and doesn't care how you treat the kids. That's on that. But nonetheless, you've said yourself that you seek out women who are unavailable, who have previously been married or have kids with another dude. So basically, you can, say, hey, whose is bigger, essentially. And then, it's whatever. So, I mean, but my thing is this. Why couldn't you just wait for Trish to get a divorce, right? Why have all this back and forth and all this tension and all this nonsense when, you know, Marquez is still like, even no matter how much horrible you think he is, still legally, he's still that woman's, you know, husband. So nonetheless, there's that. And then, of course, Marquez, you know, if you're going to invite him, and you're going to do this in front of the kids, like, do we really need to humiliate him? If you didn't see it for him, if you don't like him anyways, why was he invited, right? So that was that. And then, of course, the scene for next week, of course, or the next upcoming episode is going to be when, of course, Mel confronts Maurice about the DUI, and you know, Maurice is going to, of course, gaslight the situation and play semantics. Well, how do you know what really happened and didn't happen and da-da-da-da-da. But, that's really all I had for this video. The ratings are in, the ratings are up, so I'm sure Carlos King is doing cartwheels in the condo or whatever else, and all the things, and flashing around the Rolex and the teardrop bracelet and the Detroit Lions bracelet. I'm sure he is ecstatic, you guys. But honestly, like I said, ultimately, the blackout is on you guys, right? I have no control whether or not you secretly watch these episodes or not. I have no control on what you guys are going to do or what you're not going to do because I'm not in your guys' homes. I am not in your guys' homes. I am not your guys' supervisors to see whether or not you guys really tuned in, or if you're tuning in for Mel, or if you're tuning in for certain storylines or whatever else, or whatever the case may be. But nonetheless, the ratings did go up 44,000, and you know, we'll see what happens from here. We'll see if it goes up or down on the next episode. But nonetheless, there's that. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.